Oh, sorry, y'all. I had to do it. We're talking episode 13 of Technician Survival on the release on the day of Halloween. I don't know how that happened, but thank you for you guys all know that had to be coming. You had to know. But hey, welcome. My name's cScot, and welcome to Technician Survival 2. Where today we're gonna get power. The power that we're going to do is going to come from the two beautifully jacked up looking trees behind me. Okay, so with that, we got a long one today. So let's get this thing started. Now let me kind of explain to you what we're going to do. One, we're going to pull power from these trees out of the resin that's coming out of this, and we're going to use thermal expansion to do that, which is going to be kind of a wraparound. I'm not for sure how well it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyways early and see if we can get it to work. So they've made some adjustments to the way thermal expansion does that, and yeah, so we're going to try it either way, see if it works. If it works, great. It's going to be a renewable resource. It should pump out quite a bit of RF for us. But as you can see, I've gone ahead and I've kind of started these guys, buried them down underneath here. We'll get back to this here in just a second, but let's get downstairs because we have a lot that we have to really kind of get working on. So I can't take full credit for this idea. One, it was shown to me when we were doing a live stream for FTB Revelations, and so it came from a guy named Wix. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'll link his channel underneath, but here's what I'm going to say about it, that he's done it a while ago, and when he did it, it's changed, and so the guys with the thermal expansion devs, they've changed it up, and so it doesn't work the exact way he's got. We've kind of re-engineered it so that hopefully it works better for us. And as we do this, we'll kind of talk about this. So let's get moving with it. So we've got our simple storage network set up going here. The first couple things we're going to need to do is I need to do a pulverizer, and please bear with me that by no means is this going to be our end all be all mechanized tech sort of thing that we're doing here. 10 gears, 1, 2, okay, great. Copper gears, 1, 2, okay, and redstone reception coils, 1. There we go. All right. So I went through it, and ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what we've done here. This is out of our smeltery, but out of our out of our foundry stuff. And this doesn't include all the copper and everything that's in here. So like 105 copper, we have so much stuff. It's going to work really, really well for us. So that should do that for, I think, here we go. Let's go there. Perfect. And that can go back in there, and now we have one pulverizer. Okay, the next thing I'd like to do is an induction smelter here. Okay, so we're gonna need another machine frame. Boom. Okay, great, that goes back in. And let's see, an Invar gear shouldn't be too bad. I went and cooked up a bunch of that. Some redstone, or I'm sorry, copper gears here. So 2 copper gears, and we're going to do a redstone reception coil. It really looks like something like this. See the case in point why I went with a simple storage network early? Because it just makes getting this stuff done so much easier. So now we got an induction smelter. Now we need to get some steam dynamos here going. So let's look at the steam dynamo here. So I'm going to need a total of 5 of these guys. I guess we'll just go ahead and we do it now as we got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of those. 5 copper gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. And the rest is history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Okay, and now that we're sitting here, let's go ahead and get ourselves some. We're gonna need some. What do we call these doohickeys here? Ducks. Specifically, let's start here with the leadstone ducts, which looks something like this here. Okay, so that's 6. That should be, let's grab a couple more here. Let's do 24, and let's see if we can bump these up to hardened ones here. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. We'll start with 24 just to kind of get something going. All right, so we're going to set this up over here now, which I've got this whole area already kind of built up for us on this. So let's set this guy. The last thing I need to make, I want to make a sink, and this is going to work out of, let's see, I need a sink, which is this. That should be pretty simple. Actually, it's not. let's get ourselves a bucket first, and we need some water. I don't have any water yet, so we'll grab some water up. And then what we'll do with this is we'll make this sink. So this sink is what we're going to use to actually provide water to the system. Shouldn't be horrible. Oh, why am I going upside? I get used to going inside, but I think we're going to have to go downstairs more because everything's going to be down here. I really do like the way that this kind of turned out, but it's going well for us. So there we go. There we go. Okay, where's our terracotta? That's not in here. That must be upstairs. Okay, so great thing is we have a storage remote, so at least what we can do is we'll be able to craft this all upstairs here. So we'll just drink on our way through. Probably got a shark coming in. No, he didn't come in. So I have some terracotta somewhere in here. Not there. And not all of this is hooked up yet to our system. So there's that. Okay, great. So that can go in the system, and now we can build our terracotta. Ooh. Bucket. Water. It must still be down on that other crafting, because that must have been where it pulled it. So we can do that down there, and then we'll need a couple fluid ducts here, so we can grab some of those. Yeah, there it is, right there. So one sink, and then we're going to need some fluid ducts. Actually, we go through here like this. Okay, fluid ducts. There we go. Let's start with the opaque ones. And boom. Okay, we're going to need a lot of these actually, but for right now, to get us started, we're only going to bring these guys. And then, what do we get for coal? How about charcoal? There we go. A little bit of charcoal there. Good. All right, cool. So let's set this up, and this is going to be the first thing because we're going to have to get this started to get other things hooked in. So we're going to bring pipe down through there, and we're going to bring pipe down through here, and then we'll run it over to here, and then it'll kick in. So let's go ahead and set this guy up something like, let's go here, and let's first set our sink right here. I might need a servo for this. I may or may not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, and then we're going to go here. And I need a crescent wrench. Let's do ourselves a crescent wrench. I was just thinking about that. And why am I moving places? We've got this right here. Check this out. We can do this. This is the beauty here. All right, perfect. And now I should be able to turn it, rotate him. Ooh. How about this way? Okay, cool. Are you getting water? No, you are not getting water. Can I turn you? Look at the fish in there. Look at that. That's crazy. I wonder if I haven't tried this. I should have probably tried all this, but okay. How about you? Are you gonna need a servo in you? I don't think you are you? Actually, yes, it is, isn't it? So let's grab ourselves a servo, which is nothing horrible. Servo right here. Boom. Okay, one set servo, and let's drop that in there. Okay. Perfect. And ignore. There we go. That's what it was. Perfect. Okay. And then what we can do is we can throw in the charcoal in there. It'll start to create steam. Perfect. Hey, wow, that's some cool animation, by the way. And then let's pull this around here. And we're going to set these guys right down here for now. Okay, we'll set the pulverizer first. Boom. And then the induction smelter there next. So off. Let's clear this. Let's clear this. Turn that off. And what I want to do is export there into here. So we import. Okay, perfect. And now why are we doing that? Well, we are going to need to do hardened glass, right? And this hardened glass here is just like, come here. if I can get the right one. It's not blast infused. I don't want the Ender IO junk. I want hardened glass right here. Okay, and it should be, where's it at? Any glass hardened block. Okay, either way, what I'm going to need to do is obsidian and lead. So let's grab some obsidian. 1, 2. We're going to need 12 of these, so we can go ahead and throw the obsidian into there. Okay, that'll crush out, and then let's grab some lead. Lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. There we go. And then these guys will go into here. There we go. Really? Show recipes. Ooh. It should work. Either way. Just a second. Let me see. What are we missing here? Obsidian in induction smelter. Oh, lead grit. Oh. Okay, well, either way, that's not too bad, because guess what we'll do? Once this is done, is that what was that? What was that ratio again here? Let's just double check it. 1 to 4. So I only need 12 of these, and we got a lot. Let's do a couple more. Let's get to like 24, and then we'll pull those out, and then we'll crush up this lead. That'll drop in there. And so what was that, 1 to 4? Was that what we're saying that was? Yeah, I think so. So 1 to 4, and that gives us hardened glass. So if we have 24 in here, once this is done, then what we'll do is we'll be able to pull out, and 1, 6, I think, right? 6. There we go. There we go. All right. And that should be working there. So those can go back in there. Perfect. Now we need to start doing a whole bunch of the pipes. And before we do the pipes, I'd like to really do 8 of what we're going to call, these are the arbo reels right here. These are going to be what pulls the sap from everything. So we're going to need to do 8 of these guys. So 8 device frames is what we're going to start with. So let's start with that. We need 8 copper gears. Where'd all our copper go? You can't tell me we've blown through that much copper. I had a ton of copper, by the way, here. All right, see, there we go. That's working perfectly. Where did all my copper go? Copper? Copper? There it is. Ah, there it is. See, that sucker. All right, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I've spent about the day kind of pulling all of this together. So it's been a lot of sitting around time trying to get these up and running. But this okay, and then the redstone servo. Okay, 8, 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, and 16 iron gears. So boom. All right, perfect, just like that. Okay, and I don't know if I have enough logs on us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make some logs here. So that's no problem. Let's. I don't have the saw down here yet, so we're gonna have to do that upstairs. That's one thing we are gonna have to go up and grab. But then I put those in. Okay, so we only need 2 more. And do we have any spruce in there still? We do. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a little bit of that. Saw, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Let's throw the saw in there too. It's just always nice to have there. And all that stuff is still downstairs. I should remember that. This is going to be one of the things that gets me the whole day. Is that we forget to set this like this and erase that each time we do it. So there we go. Come on, little guys. Here we go. And we can finalize the last 2. 1, 2. Perfect. All right. And then we need a bunch of fluid ducts. All right. Yep. Fluid ducts. And we do the opaque ones here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, I'm guessing probably let's clear that, and we'll start with this. Okay. Whew. So I think the best thing we do first is we just start building up from here. So we come over here and we just go up this way. I think this might be the easiest way. Okay. And then these guys are going to come around the bottom here, and they're going to end up there. There, 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 there. All right, great. And then we'll go down and do the same thing for the other side. Actually, what I want to do is I want to set this one up, and then I will do the other one off camera here real quick, and then you guys can come back to it. Okay, so in Wix's video, and the way we've done this in the past, we've done it all 8 of them right here, right? Well, that's great, except for if you have more than one block pulling on this one piece of wood right here, this log, it's going to actually reduce the amount of time that it gives. So currently right now, if I place this one on here, so let me see if I can do this the way I want to. Okay. All right, if I place that, every 25 seconds, it's going to pull sap, 100 millibuckets of sap out of here. If I add a second one, it's going to go at 37.5 seconds at 100 millibuckets. And if I put 3 on there, it's going to be at 50 seconds. So our best bet is going to be to set these to be kind of this, you know, so that it's that they're set here this way and differently. And let me see here. Let's see. Okay, so that's the back. Good. All right, let's go here and here. Now, one thing I am concerned about is if this is actually looked at as a tree. And so in Technician Survival here, there's kind of some odd tree growth that we see here. And these trees are kind of cool looking, but I don't know if they're still being recognized as a tree. And from what I'm kind of seeing here, I don't think they are. So that means we're going to have to cut down the trees and regrow those, okay? Because we want the actual true, you know, true trees that that come with vanilla Minecraft. As much as we like, as much as we look at them here, it doesn't. It's just not gonna. They're not looked at as trees. So that's something to see and understand. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys go, and what I'll do is bring you back in once I have these all set on both sides, and then from there we'll continue to work through downstairs of setting up all the dynamos and everything. So all right, we'll catch you guys in a second. Alrighty, welcome back. Hey, I've had to do a little experimentation and working on things, and here's what I've got for y'all. Okay, so if you're going to grow these underground like I have, you need to keep the mechanics of the Minecraft tree together as much as possible. So case in point, while you see fences and nothing touching the tree up here at this level. Down underneath here, now we've got these guys, and I don't even have anything else. I'm not putting dirt next to them or anything else. And I'm actually putting it behind it here as we set them in place. I don't want anything to mess up the mechanic of this thing, telling it it's not an actual tree. So, but these are working. These are working really well, actually. This one's working here. And so we're going to put the last 3 on here, and I'm going to kind of explain it as we go through here. I need to put this actually right there. So, if you happen to have 2 of these connected to the same block, the same wood block for the same tree right there, it's going to reduce the time. So take for instance, right now every 20 seconds it's going to pull 100 millibuckets of resin out of this tree. Okay, you add a second. If I were to take and add one of these extractors like right here to this spot, it was going to actually bump that up to 37.5 seconds. And if you have 3 around it to the same block, it's going to be at 50 seconds. So it makes sense to just kind of do it this way. I think it's going to probably be the fastest and the most efficient. It's not as tight and as compact as I'd like it to be, but I'm not going to complain too much. Hopefully this still works. So all right, so those are set, and then once we're going to come up here, what we'll do is we need to set the bottom to extract. I'd like to get all my pipes hooked up, and so let's get those hooked up. Let's get the rest of the dynamos done, and let's get this thing kind of finalized here. It just we need to get it done. So it's not going to be too bad once we get down here. There's a lot of the new mechanics of trying to figure this out, specifically building those trees underground like we did. So definitely learning process, that is for sure today, which is cool. It's cool. We like to learn stuff. So there, I'm going to pick these up here. All right, great. So I'm going to put these into a reservoir first, or more or less not a reservoir, but let's just say a tank, which would be this guy right here. So it looks like any glass block, redstone server, shouldn't be too bad. And voila, one portable tank. Okay, so I'm going to drop this into this tank right here first. Boom. Okay, beautiful. Look at all that. I've already got stuff coming in. Awesome. Okay, so these guys are all done. And so what I'd like to do here is go ahead and kind of move this. And this, and I'd like to place this right here. Boom. All right, and I'd like to rotate it looking towards me. Thank you. And I want to go ahead and rotate. Actually, I think I'm going to want to bring it. Let's see here, because we want to bring this out because we're going to have a couple dynamos. So let's go ahead and create our compression dynamos here, which we're going to want also. Compression dynamos, these guys. Okay, so we need 4 of them. Let's start with the redstone transmitter coil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. We'll do 4 10 gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that should be about it. 1, 2. Uh-oh, what am I missing? Redstone. Redstone. Holy smokes. Yep, that's okay. Because watch this. Boom. We can do redstone. We can do redstone. I thought we would be okay. So we'll just break this with our fortune pickaxe. 2 pieces of lapis on it. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we could have probably should have laid all this out, but I really kind of want to struggle with it today as we kind of go through this, because that's part of some of this is that struggle today. So all right. Let's finish this guy out here. So boom, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Okay, clear. Now, I think I'm going to want to bring these over one more here. So I'm going to want to kind of pick all this up and move it one more. And yeah, because then we'll bring this up and then run it along the back side here. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right, that should work. So here, oh, come out. Thank you. You, perfect. And we'll pick these guys up too. And we'll move you one over. No problems. Because on the back side, we're going to want to bring in that resin into the back side of these guys. So here. So let's go something like where's those pipes, those fluid ducts at, right? Yeah. So we're going to go here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. And now servo can go into there. Yep. And turn on. Okay, great. And then where's our 1 steam dynamo? Right there. That's the one we've been using. So let's rotate him this way. Great. Okay, now we're going to want to go and I'd like to, I'm going to need some more of the flux pipes, the fluid ducts, sorry. All right, fluid ducts, boom. All right, great. There's some of those. Those can go in there. And let's, yeah, shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to bring these across the back this way. There. Okay. Now, I don't think it's going to pull from there. We will definitely have to find out. That actually doesn't need to go there. It doesn't need to go that far. That's cool. So it's all right. All right. But the other thing we're going to need to do is we might want to go ahead and figure this out, because the other piece we are going to need here is what we're going to call a fractionally, where's he at here? Thermal, where are you at? at thermal, and we're looking for, what is he at? The fractionating still. Okay, great. So we need some constants gears. We need 2 of those, and then 1 nickel gear. Okay, no problem with that. 1 machine frame with a 10 gear. Okay, that's not a problem. And then we need the redstone reception coil. There we go. Perfect. All right, done. All right, fractioning still. Okay, now this guy here is going to go, let's see if we can drop him right here. Oh. That should not turn on, but no, that's no big deal. What did I just pick up? Something. No big deal. All right, you. Did you have anything going? No, you did not. Okay, good. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna turn this off, just like that. And we're gonna turn that off there. Okay, great. All right, now along the back side here, we're gonna go here, 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 and here. And then rotate, 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 rotate. All right, cool. Uh-oh, what was those ones I put up there? What did we just put? Those were not the ones. Those are not the droids you're looking for. Those were not. Hopefully they didn't get water. Good, they did not. Okay, great. So yeah, it's been done. It's been one of those days, you know. It's been a good day. We're getting some cool stuff worked on. There. All right, awesome. Thank you, and you go back in there. Okay, perfect. So now those are all filled in the back, and to work this, we're going to need to come back on the back side here. We're going to need to run power on the back side here too. Okay, so we will run out of this. We'll run item pipe or item ducts, and that will fill to this, and then we're going to pull back. Let me see if I can snag this up here. Yep, there we go. And then we need a little of our hardened flux ducts, which we will pull this way, and we can come wrap around the back here this way. Okay, but first let's get some item ducts, and those shouldn't be too bad to do. Item duct, and we want the no. I just want the opaque ones, just like this. So we should only need 6 or so. Yeah, it should be enough. So we're going to come in the back side there, here, and there. All right, perfect. So what that's going to do here is, I don't think I can set any. Yeah, I can't set how that goes in there, but on this we'll be able to set this. So, all right, so let's set this up real quick. Boom. So this we want on this side. Yep, to exit. We want, is that what we got exiting? Now that's our item duct. So there, okay. And then the top, right? Yep, the top is going to be red, and then coming in is going to be blue. Cool, just like that, right? And I will wait to hook this up, and then we will pull power back here, and then that will drop right there into there. So that should get power from that. Okay, simple enough. Yep. And this guy has power, so he should transfer it out, no problems. Okay, great. Next, we are going to need to do, we're going to need to do a couple of hardened flux ducts. So, or hardened fluid ducts, I am sorry. So let's look at fluid ducts here. Fluid ducts. And we need to do the hardened ones, so 6 should be fine. Okay, and we're going to come here, 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 and here with those. Okay, you can imagine now that we're going to put these steam dynamos on the other side of these. Okay, so we can just go ahead and build those there, there, and there. Pretty nice, huh? It's going to get a little tight in here, but that's all right. We'll make it work. So it's all good. And actually, I think we might be able to clean this up here too a bit. Let's see if yeah, that'll work there. And I'd like to put this here too. And then I'm going to bring this hardened flux duct off the back side here. All right. Should work. We'll find out here soon enough, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right. Next things next, I need to craft a couple of things up. Let me grab those things, get them ready, and then we'll craft them up real nice and simple. But hey, by the way, now that we have ourselves a way to get this the sink, which we'll build those here in a bit. We have a way to get clean water. So, no, we don't. That's got a fish in it. Oh well, we'll have to figure that out. Sweet. Either way, I will catch you guys in a second here. Okay, let's get this done. So I readjusted these. So we want to bring in our steam, which will be steam coming into here. But we need to do a couple of upgrades first. So the first sort of upgrades that I'd really like to do, well, first off, are hardened, which are going to be these hardened update kits. And so we're going to need, I'd like to do 10 of those. So we need 40, or 10 here, 10 of the bronze gears. And that should then knock out 1, 2, that should be enough of these hardened updates. Okay, great. And let me just kind of get everything cleared up here, because we're going to have a bunch of these different upgrades that I'm going to want to do. The next one is the reinforced, and I want to do reinforced kits here. So we're going to have silver, and I want to do 9 of these, and you guys will see here in a second. And Wix actually talks about this, and why he does the 9, and that's why we also did the blocked, the hardened glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. 9 and 10. 9. I only want 9. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Those are all updated. So we've got those guys done. The other one I'm going to want is 2. Let me get back to the top here. I want 2 of these auxiliary reception coils. So we're going to need 2, 1, and 2. Okay, perfect. And then 2 of these auxiliary coils. Okay, great. All right. Next, I'm going to want 5 fuel catalyzers. And here we go. Let me see if I can find that one. Here we go. So that's lead. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. All right. Damn, crickets are always in my way. And we always have the crickets. There always seems to be in the way. We're also going to want boiler conversions, which is these guys. So we're going to need some iron gears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 buckets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we need some copper plates. So what that's going to require us to do is to make some PrimalCore plates. So let's go grab a Gallagher here, and then we should be able to knock this thing done. We're pretty close. Hang with me here. It's been a long day. There's a lot to this. And I don't explain it as well. You all know that. But it's the fun of jacking it up. That's what we always have good times with. All right. There we go. We've got a Gallagher here. So, looks like we're going to need 8 plates. Right? Yep. That should be about it. And here we go. Let me get back down here. So we got some kind of hidden down underneath here. All right. Perfect. There and there. So we need 8 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Awesome. That can go in there, and we should be able to do this. So There's, put that in there, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, those are good. There we go. And then next we're going to need the turbines. Turbine conversions right here. Okay, so we're going to need 4 more gears because we're going to make 4 of these. We're going to need some more plates, no big deal. Redstone 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's see, plates. Here, let's just do this the easy way. Let's go over Gallagher. Let's grab copper. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Awesome. And then these turbines are now complete too. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. That should be the majority of the upgrades that I'm looking to do. There might be, we got fuel and augmented. There we go. All right. Let's go start adding some stuff in. Here we go. So let's remove this first so we can kind of jump up here. I kind of cleaned up a little bit of area up here too. So here we go. We're going to want to add hardened to this, 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 and this. Okay, along with this, this, and this, and that. Perfect. And then we have the last one, which we'll add down at the bottom. So we're going to want to add this, the reinforced to these guys here, to here, here, and here, and not the third one. We're going to want to add it here. Okay. So we've saved these two for our refactoring big bobber down there we got. All right. And those will go there too. So now we can kind of look at these guys and kind of determine where these are going to go. So if we hold shift over the top of it, we see that this one's going to take the turbine conversions, right? And so we'll add these into here, there, and there, there, and there. And so that should help with that. Now this converts applicable into a steam boiler. So we're going to want to turn these guys into that. We may need a 5th one for that last one that we've got. Okay, so here we go. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I don't think this creates, it might actually add, this probably creates steam. So and then let's go, we're going to add these fuel catalyzers, which increase efficiency. Okay, here, 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 and here. Perfect. All right, and then last hardened duct will go here because this is creating steam, so we want to put steam into here, right? Yeah. And we notice these guys now should have all our updates to them, so that's pretty nice. The last thing we can kind of do is come down here. Let's add in a, I think if we also, we can craft this like this, and that'll give us a reinforcement kit, and that'll update that to that way. So there's 2 ways to kind of go about that, and then we can go here and here. So we're getting pretty stinking close here to being able to set this thing off. The last couple things we're going to need to run is some ducts right here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And then we really need somewhere to store power, because it doesn't do us any good if we can't store power, at least at this point in time. So we're going to want to store some power, and we're going to want to be able to connect that power all the way back into this guy right here. So we've got a little bit of work here we got to do, and we might need to we might want to prime the system here with this guy first. So yeah, that's not what we want to do here. So not a big deal. What we can do is let's go ahead and pull that off there, and we will run these guys around here to here and here, and then let's grab us a little bit of coal. Or charcoal would probably work best, because we got a lot of charcoal. We got a lot of PrimalCore charcoal. All right, there's that. Ooh, that sucker just went bam. All right, now this should be getting power. Now to turn this little guy on here, let's go ahead and go there, just like this. Right, and let's see if it's getting its, we may need to, here. There we go. So now that's creating, yeah, look at that go. Okay, so that's creating steam. Yep, and that's creating those. These guys are getting power. Look at that. So that's power outputs at 320 RF per tick. That's beautiful, by the way. And then we can go ahead and just but let's do a couple things here. Let's go upstairs and turn on all of those upstairs guys. We'll create ourselves some sort of energy cube, and we will fight our way back into here at night. So we should be all right. We are just about there. I know this has been a long one. This has been a long one, but well worth it. So we just want it there. We want to go here, like that, here, and here. Okay, and these are all going to get caught up here soon. But we have a lot of tree sap that's got to get processed. And these guys, if we just turn them on, and that little time that we were messing around has 5,700 millibuckets. So these guys, boom. Yeah, so that'll all connect back down. We've got that set. Now let's just build ourselves one last thing, and that's an energy cube. And we'll probably upgrade that thing a couple times here so we can get a little bit higher tier. So let's make sure nobody's following us. I've come down here a couple times and I've had some guys follow us down. So let's look here at thermal dynamics here, thermal expansion, and energy cell frame. What gets made out of that? That's just a basic energy cell. Okay, easy enough. Reinforced full. How do we make that? I'm sure that we got to figure something out. But let's go ahead and start crafting this. So we need an energy frame, which is a lead gear, one. And then that should be that. Boom. And how about a block of redstone? Yes. Ooh, we're out of redstone now. Where am I at here? There we go. Can I do that? I can. Perfect. Awesome. And then one basic energy. Awesome. 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 So my question is, can we up? I've not dealt with these, so I don't know how we upgrade these. My guess is, let's just try this. Hardened. Maybe I can do it this way. Bronze. Let's try this. It's not going to hurt if I. What am I missing? Redstone again. Dang. Yeah. We got. This is what we need. This is early game power, but it's awful complicated and it's awful rich. But we did spend 1 week out mining, so that was pretty cool. So I figured that this is a good treat that we can do this. Okay. So I do not know if this is going to work, but I'm just going to try it. Here, can I go? Oh, that does work, baby. Okay, so if that works like that, then let's also do the reinforced. Now we can do that one. Silver gear. Oh, we got to go into our thing here. Silver gear. Boom. There. And then one reinforced kit. All right, look at this. So that'll hold 18 million RF. Holy smokes. All right, so let's go ahead and just plop her down right there. Thank you. Look at that. And then we can go ahead and turn this off here. Take this into there, right? Pull that out. And what we should start seeing here is rosin going into that. Okay, because we're going to have stuff coming out of this. And this should continue to work. Yep, there it is. There's our rosin coming in. And then all we got to do is connect this guy right here. Here and here. And perfect. So that should start, we should start seeing some power come in. Look at these guys. Oh, power output. So it's probably, that guy's out of power. That's where we're at. Okay. Making steam. Yeah. We might, here, let's kick it back in here this way. There. Okay. There's that. These guys are all running again. This guy's happy. Everything's happy, and we are producing how much? Well, I can't even tell. Max power, that one's going to be only 240 when it gets up to speed. This one, when it gets up 320, it's going to take a time to get caught up with all the steam and everything. But look at this thing. Tree oil coming in, water going out. Boom, look at this thing. So roughly about 1,000 RF per tick, honestly, once we get down to it. That's pretty good. I think that's really, really good for very early game. So once this kind of gets settled in, I think I can move this book back over. And yeah, so it should work pretty decently for us. It should. So this is cool. This is really cool. I'm excited about how this is going to work out for us. But stay tuned, because we got a lot of we got a lot of tech to do. We now have power, so we've got tech. But very, very cool, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'm gonna let you all go with that as I prime this thing again. it's gonna take a little bit to get it primed and up and running. So very, very cool. But hey, I want to say thank y'all. I appreciate you sticking with me till the very end of this, and thank you for letting me give you a little scare at the beginning. But thank you all. My name's cScot, and we'll catch you all again very, very soon.